Hello everybody, welcome to Higher Playing Games. It's Simon here. Hope you're all well and having a great EOSO day. Welcome to my F1 career mode. We're off to Spa. Apologies, we're running in side by side with the tracks that we're doing in the F1 Failcast podcast. I should try and rectify that as best as possible by diving ahead in career over the next couple of weeks. I've had an interesting qualifying session. In fact, let's go to the laptop first. So qualifying in Q1, basically the rain started on the very first minute. And so it went from dry to wet very quickly. Lewis Hamilton didn't make it past Q1. I got into Q2 and then binned it at the top of Eau Rouge whilst busy trying to get into Q3. So yeah, it makes things a little bit more exciting when we look at the championship. Where are we? Okay. Oh, not even thinking about that at all. Where I was trying to think of. There we are. So driver standing wise, Hamilton well clear. But if you're starting at the very back of the grid and we've got Bottas, Vettel and Raikkonen towards the front of it, could make for a very interesting race depending on who's got what in terms of penalties. Both Saubers got through into Q2 as well for the first time ever this year as well. So that's great. You can see we're having a battle with Williams and Haas in the championship. Haas doing ridiculously well in my game somehow. If we look at the upgrade progress, we had an upgrade this weekend, as did Toro Rosso, as did Sauber, and as did Red Bull. So lots of upgrades here. Sauber's still very much the very bottom team on their own, but Toro Rosso, both cars into Q3, and they're looking genuinely like they could take a fight to causing some upsets potentially. So look forward to that. In our rivalry, we're looking quite good there as well. Let's listen to Emma and see what she thinks we're supposed to be doing.
Hi, it's Emma here.
Hiya.
Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
11th and 11th. And beat Ocon. I don't think those are all mutually exclusive. However, the rain will be back towards the end of this race because it's supposed to start off dry and then the end of this race be wet. So my car is really set up for the dry, and so we are going to struggle like hell. Apologies I didn't show qualifying. I'm not feeling very well. I had cauliflower rice for the first time ever. It was absolutely gross, but I ate it because goodness and healthy, and I felt absolutely unwell ever since.
In the fourth, we're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting
the
grid
grid
looks
like?
like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and
Good.
Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Verstappen, Felipe Massa, and Sainz, Ocon, Kvyat, Alonso, and Daniel Ricciardo, Magnussen, and a Renault, Pascal Wehrlein, and Stroll, Ericsson, Hulkenberg, Sergio Perez, and Roman Grosjean. Hamilton and Stoffel Van Dorn completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Let's
Okay, don't
indeed.
worry about making places into one, it's far too tight. Concentrate on a clean exit so you get good momentum down the Camel Straight.
Thanks, Jeff. Warning, you're underfueling your car. I bet we are. Let's not underfuel the car then, Jeff. Let's tank it up a wee bit. Oh, it wants me to go super softs. Interesting. I'm quite happy to go super softs, to be fair. Personalised go... No, we're not doing softs all the way through. We'll do super softs because actually I think there's going to be quite a bit of carnage. Oh, look at the rain. That's different to what it was forecast earlier. So dry, soaking, back to dry, back to wet. Oh, this could be an all over the shop race. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Right, definitely tank it up with fuel then. And judging by that carving up, definitely super softs. So yeah, thanks Jeff. You did me a favour. Hello Japanese boy. Hope you are well.
Everything looks good on on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Okay. More updates.
Copy.
Thank you. I want a chatty Jeff for this race. If there's going to be weather all over the shop. Weather report.
Radar suggests some weather is going to hit in around 5 minutes' time, so stay on your toes.
5 minutes? Oh, wow. This is going to be a crazy race then. Damn you, Belgium. Alright, let's turn down the volume because I didn't actually hear that hello on the phone. There may be a point where I might, because I'm feeling really unwell, if I think I'm going to be a little bit unwell on air, I might have to pause and go to the loo and come back. So I am very sorry, but I said I'd do an update every day. And I've not had a chance to do my monthly channel update video either. I'll do that tomorrow morning. Stomach pending. I love that both Saubers got through to Q2 and Hamilton didn't. See now, if we'd have known that the weather was coming in 5 minutes, then Ultra Softs would have made a much better choice, actually. But if it doesn't get wet quick, although it implied that it would, then we've made the right call. Oh, who knows? K-Mag, I think he might be inspired on those Ultra Softs, mate. Airline Stroll. They're all on Super Softs. Okay, let's see. I have visions of a smash-up, considering the amount of times I've binned it in practice and in qualifying.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Will do. Long hold. Look at Toro Rosso go. Well done, K-Mag. That was a good start. Ah, no, no, no! Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Let's take a look at that before we rewind. That was me getting it horribly wrong. Boink. Boink. I didn't lose a wheel, it was just too much damage. Oh dear. Boom. How very Spa 2004, if anyone remembers that race. Sorry, Lance. Oh, Hamilton was last as well. Alright, let's go back down the hill. And let's do a El Flash Book. That's better. Sorry about that. I'm going to put it down to illness as a blatant excuse. Oh look, they're all on Super Softs as well. Ooh, that scared me. We'll have him though. Sorry, Carlos. need to make the hay whilst the sun shines, because the sun's not going to shine for long this race. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's try and see if we can get Kvyat into the bus stop. We can. Ooh, Massa in 4th. Hello. Ooh, hello. Sorry, Max. I didn't actually expect that, but we'll do it anyway. The car is very light through Eau Rouge. VVV light. Someone's getting away up front. I'm assuming that's the 2 Ferraris going hammer and tongs behind. Careful, Smithy.
Officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Oh, here comes the rain already! Christ! That didn't take long. Crap. Jeff wasn't lying. Okay, Felipe, I love you, but I need this position. Oh, you can do that if you want.
Why raining already?
Let's be mindful of the conditions. The track is getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now though. Be much slower if we move on to inters this early.
It's getting wet quick as well. Because it says it's going to get to... Well, the implication was that we go wet tyres quite quickly and then back to inters, back to dries, and then back to wets again. So this race has the potential to be an absolute crash fest or a topsy-turvy one. And my car is set up for the dry, so I'm hoping that the wet doesn't stick for too long. And it's completely not what the original forecast was at the end of qualifying. Oh, greasy, greasy, greasy. Oh, that was horrible. Sorry, Felipe.
Our gap to our teammate is 11.7 seconds.
Well, you're already in 4th, so it kinda is what you just said already.
yeah, this is wet territory already. We're in trouble.
Okay, even though we're seeing cars struggle in these conditions, if we pit for inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make the best of it for the time being.
Oh, something's gone on at the back. There's cars off and everything.
We're considering switching to an
Yeah.
alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Confirm change.
Copy that. We think there's a viable strategy change
Christ.
available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Ooh. Confirm change.
Understood. Copy that.
I've just lost everything.
Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
Good. I don't know what's happened, but something has happened at the back of the field. So let's pit. Get the inters on. I think we'll... This... No, I don't think we need full wet straight away, but...
So,
We could be in trouble. Oh, not everyone's coming in. You're all silly. Hello, Cameron Farmer. Welcome, welcome. Verstappen's on inters. They're all going on to inters. Okay, nice. That was an unfortunate mistake.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Oh, Simon, you twit.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Don't do that again, Smithy.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag.
Sorry.
VSC ending. Wait for green.
I know I don't normally do flashbacks, but that was just redonkulously stupid. Let's not do that again. Oh, that was horrible as well. Okay.
why Smithy?
I'm so sorry. Don't judge me. Too much. Don't judge me too much. Oh, Ericsson stayed out. You crazy fool. Oh, and he's stuck behind. Oh no, we can't get around. Alright, are we going to do it? We're going to do it. Ah! Yes! Whew. Ooh, someone's going very slowly around. I wonder if that's from the crash that happened at the top of the hill that I was referring to on the mini-map.
Not judging the flashback, judging the crash in pit lane.
Oh, judge away, it's fine.
Heavy rain arriving within 5 minutes' time.
Oh, heavy rain. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, this car's horrible to drive in these conditions. I'm not very fast like this. Someone's out. Who's that out?
Caution, caution.
Oh, Raikkonen. Oh, Alonso. Nando, baby, what's going on? Raikkonen's out. Oh no, have they hit?
The track is clear. Green flag.
Drama.
For 2 old timers.
Exactly. Oh Christ. I'll have to really pull off.
Gap to car in front is 4.4 seconds.
Struggle, struggle, struggle! Yeah, we are struggling like arse. I think we're going to slip down the order. Who's that in the pits now? That must be someone else being lapped. I'm sure we'll work all that out later. Right, Eau Rouge, be nice this time, please. Oh, nicer. Heavy lift though. Ooh, who's that going slowly in fifth?
Do you think that Nando will retire this year?
I don't know if he will retire this year actually. Good old Fernando. I think it would depend on the upward trajectory of McLaren this year. Will be like the deciding factor, I think, from F1. I think he's positioned himself in so many different places now that he's got like about 5 different exit strategies already. Ready and waiting, just in case. This section here I'm not very good at. In the wet. Ooh.
Who do you think is the unluckiest driver in Formula 1/best driver to not win the championship?
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, there's another crash that's gone on in Eau Rouge by the looks of it. Ooh, there's big dramas going on. Ooh, I'll have to have a think about that.
Leader is
Ex-known champion
28.7
Sterling
seconds.
Moss.
Sterling Moss could be a good shout, actually. Oh, hey, James. Alright, something's going on at the top of this hill. So I'm going to chill and cruise it.
James didn't see you there.
Nico is in the pits.
Teammate is in the pits. Oh, Alonso's still running slowly.
Terrible weather for me.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Ah, are they all going on to wets?
Okay, copy that.
Yeah, actually I might well settle for Sterling Moss as my pick as well. That is a good shout, James.
The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
What? That's not what you said half a lap ago. Weather report.
The heavy rain will pass in about 5 minutes. We'll then be working with light rain conditions.
Ooh, okay.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
Right, what's everyone else doing? Are they all pitting? They are. In we come. Ha ha!
Okay, watch out for traffic. It's going to be tight on the rejoin.
Massa or Webber?
VSC ending, we're going green.
Massa's fantastic. Driver Webber is fantastic as well. I think if we looked at pre-crash Massa. No.
Go, go, go. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Hey guys, I noticed you guys forgot to bring up Peter Collins.
Peter Collins. Now we've got to get past Kvyat again if we can. Mind you, he seemed faster than us anyway.
Rain to ease up in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes till light rain.
He was right to come in. This has got torrential. I reckon we could also put Robert Kubica on that list of drivers who, great drivers that should have won a world title. Unluckiest driver ever, John Lacey. Even if some of it was his own doing.
Caution, caution.
Oh God, now what's going on around here? Oh, is this Alonso still going slowly back to the pits by any chance?
Okay, clear.
Yes, it is. Is he pitting? Yes, he is. Is that now the new bug? Is to basically just have a problem with people? So that's Perez in the pits. Onto wets.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.3 seconds.
And someone else. Oh, is Perez going to beat out Ricciardo? No. Close though. Oh, I feel better on full wets than I do on inters. I don't know. I don't feel faster. I just feel more comfortable. What if I do that though? Okay.
Here is a trivia question. Who is the only posthumous championship in Formula One?
I knew the answer until you said it, and it's going to annoy me now. Jochen Rin.
Correct.
Bingo. I was watching. There's a great. It was a BBC documentary actually that was on TV. It was called F1: The Killer Years. That went into Jochen Rin's career in a relatively decent bit of detail. It's also touched on One Life on the Limit as well, which is another great film. I do plan actually. I've got some stuff in the works where I'm going to actually be reviewing some of the F1 documentaries and films that have come out as specific videos for the site or YouTube channel. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. There's quite a few out there now. Quite keen to see the McLaren documentary. I hope that comes out from Netflix because I don't have Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime because I don't have Amazon Prime and I have no intention of getting it. I want to pay £40 for the privilege of buying something. Thank you very much.
Was the first driver to win 2 world titles in a row.
Fangio? Surely? He says. Oh, I keep going in too deep into the first part of the bus stop.
Okay, gap to leader, 31.6 seconds.
Oh, Christ. God, that feels like the first time we've actually done Eau Rouge vaguely properly. Oh dear.
We've seen a few cars come in and put on intermediate tyres. Pit in and change yours if you think the conditions warrant it.
1953 World Championships.
Yeah. I didn't hear that, I was busy. Oh, Ascari. Oh, Fangio was late 50s, wasn't he?
You're doing well out there, keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
Oh, is that it? Oh, this now suddenly looks Inter's territory.
Which team came up with the infamous fan car?
Can't be that infamous. It's gone from my brain.
Looks like it's probably about time we change tyres. It's a bit of a crossover period for sure, but the longer we stay out, the worse it's going to get.
The better it's going to get, Jeff. Oh, Christ. That serves me right. Nearly lost that then. Oh, I knew they
Nico has
would be
gone
in.
into the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
Is he fitting into
We
us
think
by any
there's a viable
chance?
strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan
It's his
or try the
rabbit.
new one?
Oh, okay.
Got that confirmed.
I did not know. Clearly Japanese boy has got an F1 encyclopedia next to him. They used to... I've forgotten the website where it's got all of the massive quizzes on where you have like a 10-minute timer to type in all of the names of stuff. I used to like that of things like F1 point scorers.
To catch up later.
And things like that. And, I used to get those in a Skype call with people. Oh, hey Paddy. Thanks for joining, mate.
The
Ooh,
reason today
Perez.
is Renault's thought Formula One team can be traced back to which other team?
Ooh, Perez, you beast. Tolman. And Benetton, obviously. Alright, are we going to lose out again? Yes, of course we are. We're going to be held.
We're racing on the exit.
Oh no, we're okay.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll
Stay
receive
clear
a
of the
penalty for
barrier
dangerous
as well,
driving
you
if you
idiot.
cross over into the track.
Right, 7th. Ricardo 8. I'm so sorry for what I do at Eau Rouge.
1981 minus 85.
Exactly. Talking of Tolman and early Benetton, actually, I was watching some of the old IndyCar races that they put up on the IndyCar channel. I'd forgotten how good Tio Fabi was. And I was like, oh yeah, because he was good in Formula 1 in the Benetton, but kind of like disappeared off without much of a trace afterwards. Clearly off to IndyCar to do well over there instead. Nearly. Oh, Ricciardo got ahead of Perez in the stops again. Lol.
T-Gate coach their only IndyCar win in 1989.
Oh, I didn't know that, James. Oof. That was a near hit.
Which team won the driver and constructors in their first season of F1?
Surely that's a Braun GP. And whoever won it in 1950. If we're being pedantic as well.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being challenged by the chat as well as the race. My poor brain, it can't cope. Oh Christ, it really can't cope if that's where I'm going to drive. Right, go on. Oh no, Hamilton's up to 8th. No! You're supposed to be rubbish and at the back of the field again. How else are we going to make the Drivers' Championship actually interesting? I shout defend as best as I can. I feel like I'm struggling as best as I am already. Looks like Hulkenberg's in trouble at the back as well.
Although Switzerland has a ban on all motorsports.
That is... Well, it was true, as far as I know. I don't know if that's recently changed, though. And I've got it in my head that it might have done. But it definitely used to, because it banned everything after the car went into the crowd, didn't it? And I don't think they ever unbanned it.
True. Banned after the 1955 Le Mans tragedy.
Which, if you want to see quite a bit of footage on of that crash and the effects of it, watch Ferrari. I'm going to say Road to Victory, but it's essentially it charts the 1955 to the 1960 season of Ferrari drivers. Really, really, really interesting film, but it's named as like a Ferrari documentary, but it's not really. It's actually focusing on the drivers instead.
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right tyre for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions. Looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
No, Hamilton. Oh Christ. I think that mistake's done us. Or not, if you're just going to drive up me arse instead, Lewis. Should have been primed and tickled there for the overtake, but no. Oh, this feels really greasy now. Not in a good way. pulling away, as is Massa.
We're considering switching to an alternate
Yeah,
strategy.
good.
Do you want to
Switch
change
that
or stick to plan A?
strategy. Ah, shit. Confirm change.
You've knocked the front wing. The damage only looks minor,
Oh.
but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse. We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one? Confirmed. Copy. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Oh, that's going to drop us behind all of those cars again. Thankfully, we're fast in the dry, but this is actually going to really hurt. Look at all of them! Signs will be stuck behind us because he might have to wait for Kvyat and the animations to sort themselves out, but apart from that, we could be buggered.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS.
Oh, it
is
didn't
now
change the
operating.
wing! Oh dear, that could be an issue. See how we go.
Nico is in the pits.
Bit stiff. We are struggling with this
A few
wing.
teams seem to be putting intermediates on now. Come in and switch over if you need to.
Well, if they're putting inters on, then that's a bit of a weird one, I'm afraid. We aren't going to have that weird pit stop bug that we had in Hungary again, I hope.
The gap to the leader is 57.7 seconds. Okay, distance to teammate 35.0 seconds.
I'm not confident. Ooh!
Okay, gap ahead is 5.1 seconds.
Oh, we should have changed the wing.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop
got it sorted now. He says. I would dearly love a safety car. Oh, wow, Bottas is well ahead. Surprised they don't penalise me for that. Oh, Christ. Cut that corner. I have a horrible feeling we're going to end up 11th in this race.
Right then, some information on Massa. They're slowing down. It
Oh,
seems like
no.
there's some kind of problem with their car.
Felipe, baby!
Yellow flag. Green flag.
Well, that helps us with 10th. Annoyingly, also helps Lewis Hamilton not lose quite so many points in this championship. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Over-exuberant Smithy.
Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Right, my worry now is that they're going to stick us on ultra softs. Yep, and they've not fixed the wing, have they? No, they haven't. Jesus Christ, Smithos. Clearly, I thought you... Oh, 'cause it's on auto, that's why. Right. Weather report.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Marcus Ericsson is out of the race. Okay. We've still got super softs. Super softs.
Copy that. Super softs for next box.
Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I want that wing changed. Oh, Massa. Why have I got a penalty? I didn't even hit him. Oh, for God's sake.
Complete. Go now.
Absolute No, you've put on old ones. Ah!
See these tyres through to the end now.
No! Just no! What's really frustrating is I know I have the tyres because I didn't use many in practice, so I know that I have them. And they've put on old shitty ones. Fuck's sake. Sort that one out, game, please. We'll have to do. Or will it? Oh, mind you, we've got a 5-second penalty anyway. No, I'll have to do. Okay. Ah, good. So we're actually going to potentially actually catch the safety car. Well, I said I wanted a safety car, didn't I? It's just it's completely gone horribly wrong. As per usual. Oh. At least I've not been sick yet. Thanks, cauliflower rice. Note to everyone in the world, never ever ever eat cauliflower rice. Right, so that's onto the back. Looks like it is. If it goes round again, I might come in for ultras. Ultra softs.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Ah, for God's sake. Well, all this does is move us closer to when the rain comes at the very end. Pass Massa.
Okay, you may overtake the car ahead. Pass the car ahead.
God.
Pass the car ahead. We are authorized to take the position from the car ahead.
Okay. Oh, Christ. That was a bit scary. So 16 on the lead lap then, by the looks of it. Us included. Verline going to take Massa? At least that solved off any fuel problems.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
So definitely going to need to pit again. We should have gone for softs, shouldn't we? Never mind. We can probably get that 5-second penalty out of the way. When we pit anyway.
Okay, clear.
Alright, let's go, go, go! Let's go for Grosjean straight off the bat, please. Thank you very much. Oh, there's Alonso up ahead, causing havoc. Oh, God.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried. It's just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing, and I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Woohoo! Hulkenberg got round Van Dorn as well. Nice.
Nicely done.
It's about the first bit of decent driving I've done all race. I need to really think about when I do these streams that I've not just played Gran Turismo directly beforehand, because the games just handle completely differently. Okay, Mr. Lancelot. He's going for Magnussen. I'll have the pair, thank you very much. Oh, Christ. Yes! That was a squeeze, but we made it happen.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, what? More rain? I didn't think it would be that quick. We absolutely need to go nuts then whilst we can. Yeah, Stroll got round Magnussen, good job. This looks interesting.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
I lament having a car that was set up so much for the dry. It has not served me well. Right. I'm coming, Carlos. Oh! Not anymore. What was that all about? Christ. Wearing through tyres quite quickly. And the fuel.
The distance to the leader is 14.7 seconds, so the gap to our teammate is 3.0 seconds.
That was all against every piece of better judgment I've ever had in my life. Don't drive like a dick, don't drive like a dick, don't drive like a dick. Ooh, Hulk's up to 10th. Ultrasofts have run out for Mr. Ricardo. That's not good. Oh, and Vettel. Oh dear. That's not good, because that potentially could push Lewis Hamilton and Bottas right up into the lead. Why didn't they pit? Weirdos. Oh, I really don't want to battle him. Jeff. Sebastian, just wait. Just a little while, just wait.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Verstappen as well. Is that Daniel Kvyat actually in a podium position in a Toro Rosso at the moment? What kind of weird alternate world is this? Loving it. It looks like Ocon's about to get through.
Bottas is up in first place.
Rotas. Should we go for it? Let's do it. Sorry, Daniel.
We expect to potentially see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
We're going to have to pit as well, aren't we? even if the rain comes too late. Right, mix free. Hopefully that will keep them behind. Yes. Ah, crap. What's that? In pits. Bottas? What's that? Hamilton. Who, if he wins that from 19th on the grid, I will be so unimpressed. And impressed all at the same time. I think this is it for us. He's not our fight anyway, it's okay. Oh! Ah, bollocks!
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse.
Bit fucking late for that now. Ah! Yeah, we're in trouble. I don't think Ultra Softs can last 10 laps. So let's do... Oh, mind you. Weather report.
Looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes until the rain.
Ultra Softs.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
For God's sake.
Copy that. Super
No.
softs for next box. Okay, we think the effects of the tyre deg are going to kick in soon. We should be alright for the time being, but you will start to find it a bit more slippery out there.
I'm gonna actually cry
Nico
in
has
a
come
minute.
into the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
Jeff, you shit. Ultra Softs.
Copy. Ultra softs for the next stop.
Christ. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Box this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Now, I wonder if it will stick on the 5-second penalty for the collision with Perez that I didn't even think happened. But it clearly did, but you know what I mean. Oh, I don't even think they're going to score at this rate.
Right, the car ahead has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. Car ahead is now running ultra softs.
Yes, he is.
Our gap to the car in front is 8.1 seconds.
behind that gaggle. Bugger. Buggery, buggery, buggery. Oh, Christ, now what?
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Oh, it's going to repair the front wing anyway, isn't it? Oh, Christ, what was that? We better repair it now. I want to cry! Yeah, oh, we're going to get the pedal. Ah! What a disaster.
Release, release.
Right, where are we? 14th. Okay, we can still score from here, he says. Right, let's mix free for a lap. What an absolute disaster, eh? Oh dear. Christ, I thought that was going to be another crash then. Did it not? It didn't. Ah! I've been genuinely just screwed over.
The gap to teammate is 11.3 seconds. The gap behind us is 3.8 seconds.
Wonderful. Okay, so 10th is at the top of that queue. There's still a point to be had, at least. Stop doing that, Simon. Oh, I've flustered myself now. Never mind. comes the rain.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.7 seconds. Other teams are fitting intermediate tyres. It might be worth considering changing yours too.
I don't think they are, Jeff. Love you. But no. Weather report.
We'll see light rain transition into heavy within 15 minutes time.
Okay, so the rain is here to stay. Ooh, someone's lost an end plate there. They could all kindly just crash into each other. That would be amazing.
Okay, be careful on those slicks. These conditions are making the line a bit greasy, but we're still nowhere near the changeover point.
Lens flare.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
So angry that ring wasn't changed. We'd have had these people by now. Oh, is Perez in trouble? Ah, I wonder if he's the broken wing man. Or end plate man, rather. Okay, this is feeling interish. Intermediates.
Confirming that we'll be fitting the intermediate tyres. Gap to car in front is 2.2 seconds.
Might be one more lap.
The tyre situation is pretty touch and go right now. We think the slicks may still be quicker, but it's very close, and you're going to struggle to keep them in the temperature window. The inters are ready when you need them.
Thank you. I'll have them next time by, I think, Jeff.
laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, DRS disabled. Box this lap.
Understood, stopping this lap. We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Confirm.
Copy that. We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Confirm? You weirdo. Oh, if everyone else is coming in. Oh no, we're going to have to, aren't we? Oh.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit.
Ah, no! Oh, a disastrous race. Never mind. We've not had a complete disaster for a while. I suppose I should have tried to have kept it out, but it's just, you know that it's not going to work. But this has worked even worse. Never mind.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
And what made me not go for it was when I realised that we was going to have 3 laps left, not 2. I thought we was on 2 laps left. If it was 2 laps, it was worth a pump, but not at 3. Oh well, sorry everyone. Just plod it on home. At least Hulkenberg's going to pick up a point or 2. Depending on where Kevin Magnussen is, that might actually help us in the battle with Haas. And Williams aren't scoring anything either, so that will, if he's got 2 points, we will leapfrog Williams, I think. Due to my podium at China. Pascal, no.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Brutas wins.
Rainfall to worsen soon. Heavy rain predicted in 5 minutes' time.
Don't care about 5 minutes, Jeff. Just care about the next one in a bit. Would have also cared if you'd have fixed my front wing earlier. We would have been ahead of this gang and we would have pitted. And maybe would have held on to 10th, maybe. I'd already done a cheeky flashback, so I guess I can't complain.
2 seconds.
Bring it home. I can go and be sick.
We've been awarded a time penalty. Go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Hey, trifecta! Do it! Do it! Do it! Homeward bound.
Well, that's a disappointing result for sure, but we'll try to bounce back at the next one.
Yes, we will, Jeff. Shut up. What a nightmare. Oh, ouch.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Was it the safety
Well,
car?
they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today.
Oh.
It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
Here come our winning drivers then, out onto the podium at the end of a thrilling Grand Prix.
Oh, how did Hamilton get
Drama,
second?
Excitement are over, and it's time to let it all sink in.
He started 19th.
Congratulations to our top 3 today.
I'm disgusted.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects
Oh,
the
well done,
Drivers'
Ocon.
Championship. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Oh, well, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. He was fast, decisive, everything you'd want from a top-class driver.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend.
Hey.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Well done, Hulk. Well done, Kvyat. Well done, Ocon. Double points for Toro Rosso. Stoffel in the points for McLaren. That's only the second time he's got in this year. It's a general disaster for everyone. Alonso 6 laps down, interestingly. I didn't realise that he'd actually got back out and was running properly, so that's good. After all of his woes. Race director. So what happened at the beginning that caused all of that drama? So Hulkenberg and Alonso had collided. That then let Alonso limp back to the pits. Raikkonen smashed into him down at the bus stop. Naughty, naughty. Mechanical DNF for Ericsson. So what does that do to the stand-ins? Hamilton still ridiculously out front because Raikkonen didn't score. Vettel stays third, Bottas stays fourth. Everyone stays the same pretty much. Oh, Kvyat's now ahead of Sainz. Hulkenberg now ahead of Stroll. Stoffel now with his second 10th place. And we leapfrog Williams. Way! Nice. Well, that was a disaster, really, wasn't it? I'm not surprised we're losing the rivalry now. Only Sauber actually want us after that disaster. So reactionary. And there we go. We are off to the next weekend. Which, isn't it? Is it Monza? Yeah, thought it was. And that will be in another episode. Thank you so much everyone for joining in, whether you joined in live or watching this on playback. I'm so sorry that ended as a damp squid at the end. Or squib, rather. And hopefully, once I'm back to not being ill because I tried out cauliflower rice, I'll be back to full driving springy steps soon. Take care all. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Hang on, let's see if they say anything first.
Hey, our upgrade pace is looking solid right now.
Is it?
But I do think we need to push harder if we want to stay competitive.
Really?
Here's the report.
Thanks, Chris. Well, no one improved. Shut up. Meh. Right, with that, we're off. Doodles.